Now, a friend of mine asked if I could show him how to tie a tarpon bunny. Now, I do tie the odd saltwater fly, and I have tied tarpon style flies, but normally with hackles and with hair, not with a strip of rabbit and coloured rabbit. And one line, there's many colours. Means for normal white, as you see, the yellow on the barred. Then I've got orange and yellow, which is that's a nice colour. Lots of colours you could do, the larger size, the Chartreuse. This one's got done with hair at the front, just to normally the tail's a strip as well as you'd use the rabbit, but in this case I've used some hair. But you could mess about, and there's a natural one. You can either have an eye on them or without. There's lots of sort of basic colour combinations. Now I'm going to tie a white and grey version, so basically the strip at the back is going to be white, and for the longer hair, I'm going to use a natural grey. So and put eyes on it, and I'm going to put what they call, these are diamond fish eyes. This is a Chartreuse. So what you do is comes with the small sticker to stick on the eye. These are dumbbell, and as you can see they do catch the light really, hence the name diamond eye. You could use adhesive eyes, or you could leave them off, as I say. There's lots of ways you can tie a fly, tie the fly to suit yourself. The hook choice is up to yourself. There's lots of hooks as well. This is what's called the big game light. This one. Now he's looking for size around about maybe 10 centimetres or so. And this is a size 2. It's big game. It's a lightweight. It's basically with an 8 to 9 weight you could probably cast this fly. The Zonker strip does get heavy, so if it's worthwhile, if you're not going to tie using the Zonker strip, I would probably replace that with some hackle. But then with this you can actually reduce the size as well, so if you've got a length you can just cut some away if you think that the bait fish are slightly smaller. So anyway, what we're going to do here, we're going to start at the eye. Now the thread I'm using is a UTC thread. This is the 140, so this is the heavier one, so it's really strong. We take this down until we're in line with the point of the hook and break away the waste piece. Now to support, just to show you, right, there's one here, I tied this basically to show you this. As you can see, it's 90 degrees from the hook. Now, whereas this one sits out just by putting some bucktail underneath. Supports and stops any tail wrap. So certainly a bit of bucktail will do that, or whatever you like. So I'm using some white bucktail just to support the Zonker strip. Enough to actually support it, so you can mess around and get it, but I'll show you exactly how much I use. I'm not going to stack it or anything, I want a nice taper in it. So that's about amount. You've got the tapered fibre, you could stack it up, but I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to trim this. Catch it in. Now, it always pays to strengthen a saltwater fly. I'm just going to put a bit of super glue and then wind over the top, and that will strengthen it up. Just makes the fly last that wee tad longer. A bit of flashy. This is just some mirror flash. It's blue mirror flash. Just a couple of strands. Catch it in 2 or 3 turns, come back down, just fold it back. We've got a rabbit strip, got it ready cut. Just going to cut it into a point at the back here, so it's tapered. And then we tie this on the top, nice and tight. I want it to taper towards the eye, so I'm going to put an angled cut in. And again, touch of super glue, and then bind this down. Strengthen the fly up. At this point I'm just going to take the thread down and come back up and work my way up, ready to tie in. Basically it's a natural grey. Now it's not as heavy or thick, this is only about maybe 2mm, whereas this is maybe around about 4. So we catch it in, slightly taper it, we catch this in, and then again what I'm going to do is just make sure this is tied in and help to taper the head down, or towards the point of the hook. Then come back up. I'm going to put some super glue onto the area I'm going to wind the grey, the natural grey rabbit. You could put a dubbing loop in and just put the hair in that way. So I'm stroking it back like I would do a hackle. And then I'm just going to wind up. I mean, it instantly sticks. So all the way. Nice and tight to around about. You want a nice taper towards the end. So as I come up, I'll just catch this, put a 90-degree bend in. Just pull in the rabbit going forward, just pull it back. Nice and tight, make sure this is secure. And again I'm going to come in at an angled cut, taper towards the eye. Just to show you what that's like. You can see there. So then what we can do then is bind this nice and tight all the way towards the eye. And work our way back up. Make sure it's neat as you can. With a rabbit, best to moisten your fingers. Just control these fine fibres, because they will attract anything that you're going to tie in. That way it keeps out of the way. So we've got our eyes. These are 5mm Chartreuse. Tie them. You could come further down if you want, but I like reasonably close to the rabbit. And then what we're going to do is just figure 8 through. Put plenty of turns in. Make sure it's secure, nice and tight. Then we're going to fill that space using a UV light bright. And you could put gills in there as well. You could put some red in this area here. It's entirely up to yourself. There we go. I'm just going to put a wee touch of super glue in there just to add a wee bit of security. And we'll get the UV light bright. Just going to check how things are sitting. Just going to put 2 or 3 turns at the back. Then I'm going to figure 8 through the eyes. Just turn it upside down, see what it's like. Need some more, put it in. Making sure there's enough. We're going to use a bit of Velcro just to sort of air this out, tidy it up a bit. Plus the super glue helps to sort of hold it. I'm just going to tidy this area up here with the thread. So we work our way from the eye up, tightening everything up. The 140, the UTC 140 is basically covers really well. When you're happy with the shape, and then we can come in and then about finish. get the Velcro, then we can come in here and brush out some of the light bright. Helps to taper the head into the wing. What I'm going to do here is just to show you what happens. A bit of, use the hairdryer. Just fluff it out. Oh yeah. Then what I'm going to do, we've got, this is the Gulf resin. This is a regular. I'm just going to put a thin application on the head area. So I'll seal it all. All the way around, and then we can set the resin, just let it kind of rotate the fly, and then we'll just allow the resin to set. And there we go. And there you go, that's one colour combination of the Tarpon bunny. You see how the shape there is better. Just lift it out so you can see it. And there's a lot of movement in that fly. As you can see, when you hit it with the hairdryer, it actually moves really well. So I hope you enjoyed that. A good fly to tie. You can, as I say, there's lots of colour combinations, lots of ways you can actually tie these. There's actually hackles at the front, a couple. I've got obviously different coloured Zonker strip, or I mean all the colours. Black's a good colour as well. So basically, this is just a basic colour combination. I know it works, so I hope you enjoyed that.